strong? What to do? It's okay, baby. Greetings of Gelegele community. Greet the women, the youth who are gathered here today. All greet the generality of Gelegele communities, both indigenous and non-indigenous alike. Gentlemen and ladies, and gentlemen of the press, I greet you all. And I'm there. Today, we're gathered not because we are happy. We're gathered not because we're celebrating. In fact, we're gathered here because we are mourning. And I think that if we're mourning, I should be putting on white. I have to put off this white because we're mourning. We are gathered here today because we want to tell the world, we want to let Nigerians know, I want Edo State to know how we feel about oppression, how we feel about depression, how we feel about injustice, and how we feel about subjugation of our rights by the federal government, by the state government, and by the local government. Successive administrations and present administrations alike. Ladies and gentlemen, Gelegele story is a pathetic story. As you can see, we are standing behind a gas flare. Look at it right there. And I want the world to know, UN, the United Nations Organization, the Nigerian government, the Edo State government, the Minister of Petroleum, the Blue Marine Economy, that this gas has been on for more than 55 years. Webra! Since 1963, oil was discovered in Gelegele community. Since 1963, and if you have your calculations, you know that that's close to 62 or 3 years thereabouts. And we have been roasted by this gas stack, by this gas flare. And the federal government, the state government does not pay any concern to the pains of the Gelegele people. So today we are rising. I want to say that our education is dying in this community. The only secondary school that we have that is dear to us, because the only thing that can bring sound mind or sanity to humanity is via education. But it's pathetic and sympathetic that we don't have teachers in our secondary schools. We don't have teachers in our primary school. An oil-producing community. A community that play us to one of the largest forest reserve, the Gelegele Forest Reserve in West Africa, that we don't have teachers in our schools, both secondary and primary school. In fact, it's pathetic. It's unheard of. As we speak, we have addressed press more than 3 times. The ITV here, they can also witness most of our press briefing about the plight of our secondary school. And up to now, the government is still adamant about the renovation of the only secondary school we have. People of God, and my people, as we speak, we are cut off from the city because there is no road to Gelegele community. And Gelegele community happens to be a community that leads to over. Please, I want you to carry this and cover this appropriately. Gelegele community leads to over 300 Ijaw communities. And that is to say, about 300 communities, mother has been cut off from the city. There is no road. As we speak, there is no NDDC present in the community. Imagine a community that has been producing oil for the past 60 years. Before the Nigerian Civil War and after the Nigerian Civil War. And we play host to the first indigenous oil company in Nigeria, Dubai Oil Company, Nigeria Limited. Sir, as we speak, our health sector is dying in the community. There is no doctor, even in the small clinic that we have in the community. No doctor, no nurses. Before you rush someone from the river to Gelegele, before Gelegele to Benin, in fact, we have lost over 500 persons as a result of poor healthcare facility in our community. Our women, no healthcare facility for them. No loans for our women who are fisher women, who are farmers, both the river end and the land. No loan, no empowerment. For our teaming youth, in fact, it's worse. As a winner, it's worse for our teaming youth. We grind. We grind for us to make ends meet in this community as youth. And today, when they hear anything about insecurity, they are quick to call our names. But yet, there is no one thing to show that they have empowered the youth. They have empowered the community as an oil-producing community. Gentlemen of the press, as we speak, we don't have a representative. We don't have a voice. As Ijaw people in Edo State, as Gelegele people in the State Executive Council, where Bramane Biemia, Yola, as we speak, we don't have a voice in the State House of Assembly. This is pathetic because we've been denied all day long. We've been denied for 63 years as an oil-producing community, though an Asian community. And as we speak, when this administration came in, when they came on board, they inaugurated the board of Edo State Oil and Gas Producing Commission areas. As we speak, no one was appointed from Gelegele community as an oil-producing community. No one was appointed from Uwato community, who is also an oil-producing community, and also a Paco community, so to say. No one! We that bear the brunt, that bear the pains, that have been roasted day and night. We don't have a feel of the government. We don't have a feel of the pursuit of oil, of good oil, gold mine in this country. And our good oil is the best, Brent. And constantly this gas place is up 247. Ladies and gentlemen, we have said, as youth, we have said, as women, that if these abnormalities, please press my check note. If these abnormalities are not addressed in 14 days, making 2 weeks, we will have no options. We will have no alternative to shut down. I repeat, and let this sound clearly to the federal government, to the state government, and to the local government. I repeat, we will have no choice. We will have no alternative to shut down all companies operating within Gelegele community and Gelegele Forest Reserve. Abiwe Brown! So, Asawana! Ibadua! Furthermore, what I inform that the Ijaw Nation should be put on notice. Want to inform that the INC, the RYC, and every critical stakeholder in the Ijaw Nation should be put on notice that as a regard of this 14 days ultimatum, should anything, any scratch happen to anyone, any Gelegele person, native and non-native alike, that the federal government should be held responsible. That the state government should be held responsible. That the local government should be held responsible. It's time to define our destiny. It's time to define our destiny. We play